Hey guys, it is day 23. We have a painted tile roof, which is much harder to clean than a normal tile roof because the algae tends to stick to it a lot harder. So this is what we got. So I'm spraying heavy soap mix with 6%, so a lot of it is dead. You can see over here it's starting to turn brown. You do have a lot of sections in the middle here that are just clinging on. You do have to spot treat it twice, just on those heavy sections. I have wet everything down on the ground before I come up. I've just got this last little bit in here to do. See, I've just sprayed this area about 5 minutes ago, and you just got a couple of black patches around. And come in and hit it for the second time. Not putting a lot of chemical on the roof, just enough to soak in. I've done all that section of roof down there, there's a little bit there. So nice and clean once it's done. A little bit of brown staining left, but that's what we have there. So we'll jump back down on the ladder and spray this remaining section from the ground. And then we'll come back up here and rinse. Pretty heavy. So you just got to remember, when you got roofs like this and you can see this bottom edge of tile, you want to focus and come back through with a second treatment. Really get those spaces. You really want to give them a good hit. Even get back up the top there a little bit more. Even though you've done the top by the gone up the top, you just want to get up there a little bit more. There's a bit of moss up the top there. Let's hit that. Get the capping tiles. Make sure you get everything that you can see. The windows are going to get soaked and stuff, but I'll give them all a rinse down. Because nothing worse than having a nice clean roof and then you see a couple of little edges up the top there just sitting there. So he's got a couple of spare tiles up there trying to wash. I'll let that soak up there a little bit longer. So he's got the spare tiles up on the other roof. So we'll just do a little walk around. I did spray the little bit of wall here for him, so clean that up a bit. So nice clean roof now. A little bit of staining in there. There's a little bit of brown patching in there. I'll just hit that with the hose. See if I can reach that. Should have enough hose. So those little things, if you can't get them with the hose, then carry a little spray packet on you. I'll just do that. That'll get that little tiny bit. Just waiting for those tiles to pop. So have a check in here. Everything looks like it's going. Everything looks good. I might just soak up there again. There's good. Up there is good. Alright. So we'll just hit this roof here again. We'll still have chemical in the line, so we'll let that dwell for about 10 minutes. That'll take care of little bits and pieces. And we might hit those tiles again up the top. Alright. And then we'll come through and rinse and then pack up and we're done. I always get asked a bit, even worried about the plants and stuff down below the gutter lines, and the answer is yes. The last thing I want to do is replace plants when I know I'm going to get chemical on them. So this is a prime example. This garden is directly under the roof line and it's going to get chemical on the gutter and splashback and stuff. So what I do is just come in nice and slow, I'll spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes just wetting down all the plants, everything like that. And then what I do is I'll grab a spare hose after I finish spraying chemicals, and I'll race around and wet everything down again. So that's what I like to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a T-piece for the tap. So what I can do is I can have a T-piece there, and then I can have a 12mm hose off the side, so I can use the customer's hose, still fill up my truck instead of dropping that one off and putting the 12mm. So I'm going to have a little short piece, a T-piece for a 12mm with a turn off, and another one. So then I can still fill up the truck, but then I can hook up to a hose, race around, do a bit of property management with their hose, and then that way I've always got, or I can just run a soaker hose off that line. So that's what I'll build one. If I've got enough time today, I might even grab one. We've got probably enough time in the day. We've still got to get to the daughter's concert, so we've just finished this roof, so we're just wetting everything down, making sure everything's soaked and drenched. You've got to remember we just had 3 days of rain, so everything's going to be drenched anyway, but we just want to wet everything down. Maybe you don't see too much dead stuff on that, but this is the biggest thing down here, is this ground cover, which is soft, delicate, and it's going to cop a whole bunch of crap. So we want to get that nice big drenching. Just like that. And then we have got a native beehive here, so the bees are coming in and out just down there. So stuff like that we've got to watch out for. A lot of people around my way have native beehives, whether they're in a log or they're in a little nesting box. These ones don't sting. They're stingless bees. They're just our little native. Now they're all agitated because I've got the camera there. You can see their ones coming in with a bit of pollen. But there you go. That's property protection 101. Wet, wet and wet. So I'm really hoping it's going to be another sunny day tomorrow, so I can get back on that roof up at Noosa and finish that one off, so we can get paid for that one. So just pushing the stones back in the garden. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week considering we had a week of rain, which just stirred everything up. But we've got there. We made some money. What can I say? This roof is a job that we were meant to do on Monday, but we're doing it on Thursday. So we're only doing this roof today, then we'll go back, fill up chemicals, and then daughter's got end of year concert at the school, so I've got to attend that by 2 o'clock. So we'll go have a bit of fun and sit down, talk with other adults and stuff, and mingle with the wife, and then watch her do her thing, and then we'll go home. I've got a shoot night on tonight, so archery again, so we might go out there and see if we can win some money, and then that's it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. This is probably a quick one. See if tomorrow we can get something a bit longer. All right, so this is what we'll do is hook up to the tap, a piece of hose in here, hook up to the top here, we've got a little connection there, 3-way or 2-way, so 12mm that way, 18mm that way, and then feed hose out through there, and then just a little hose out there to water plants. So you're probably looking $30-35 all up to set it up.